from your past career that you had, Adeva, and obviously you're still working on it now, but from the past and the past moments that you had, did you ever sort of want to change genre of music? Did you want to go into ballads, or make a soul album or an
Right,
R&B?
right, right. I mean, any artist, whether they're R&B, house, gospel, whatever genre they are singing, they always want to try a different genre. You understand what I'm saying? You got a lot of gospel artists that want to sing R&B. You got a lot of R&B guys, a lot of R&B artists that want to sing gospel. Me, I wanted to just sing. I don't care if it was R&B, gospel, house, rock and roll. I didn't care because I love music. I love to sing. You understand what I'm saying? And not to pat myself on the back, but you give me something to sing, I don't care what it is, I can make it happen.
Yeah,
I can make it happen, So
yeah.
That's just the way I feel about it.
And have you ever had that opportunity then to record things that maybe are a bit different? I mean, because I mean, most of the records I've heard you sing a couple of ballads, kind of ballads, but I've never heard. I mean, obviously, I'm only seeing the records that are out as Adeva, so
right,
I don't know if you had a pseudonym somewhere else and you're
right.
singing, ballads or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I would love to do a ballad. Like I said, you give me something to sing, I'm gonna make it happen, no matter what genre it is. You give me opera, I can sing opera.
Wow,
I mean,
that would be something.
The greatest thing I've ever seen a soul artist do was when Aretha Franklin, God bless the dead, stood in for Pavarotti, and she sung that opera song for him at the Grammys one year. That was the best.
I was speaking to Holly about this, and I think it's really quite prevalent because the church songs, the last interview we did, you sang a little church song, or a little piece of a church song. And do you think that's where most of the house music
man
came from?
Rory, let me tell you, most African-American artists started in the church. They can tell you they started in the church. Faith Evans started in the church. Fantasia started in the church. I started in the church, and that's where we get our chops from. We started in the church, and that's our roots. For me, I'll speak on me. That's my roots. I've been singing in the church since I was about 10 or 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm still singing in church, but those are my roots. That's where I get seasoned at. You know what I'm saying? I sing every day. I sing every day around the house, at work, just to keep my voice intact, to keep my singing voice intact.
Yeah. That's important too, isn't it? I mean,
yes, very.
But I mean, when you're sitting in the church and you're singing these fantastic songs, again, there are a lot. I was saying this to Holly. There are lots of churches over here, but the music's just not. I mean, it's non-existent. But it's a big thing. I mean, for you, someone as experienced as you are, who's been singing for as long as, when you go to church now, does it still give you that same vibe that it did when you were young?
All the time, every time, every time, because I'm not just singing, I'm listening to the words as I'm singing, and so it gets me full. It really gets me in the spirit, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me feel good, because I'm hearing what I'm singing, and I'm seeing what the people are feeling when I sing, and a lot of people said, oh, you tear me up inside when you sing, and I mean to do that because I want you to feel what I'm feeling. You understand what I'm saying? I want them to feel what I'm feeling.
So, I mean,
it's feeling good.
But I mean, when you're in the church, I
Yeah.
mean, does everyone sort of put the weight on you then? Because or is it a case of you like to you know I know I mean I've worked with you so I know you're but I mean in a church environment that's
Mhm.
I've never seen you in that environment and
Right.
and and I love that environment. I love that environment. When I was in America, I went
Uh-huh.
to a few churches and gospel churches
Hmm.
and I sat at the very, very back and just said was but I mean wow I mean
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
really blew me away. It
Hmm.
really blew me away. And but that energy, I've always wondered, is it kind of? I mean, they kind of done a little bit of it with the kind of Sister Act movie with Whoopi Goldberg
Right.
a little
Right.
bit, where they tried to get a little flavor in there. But it wasn't. But it wasn't really the same kind of thing. But I mean, for you, there must be so much pressure on you in the church because you are who you are, because you're known, because you're a or is it a complete you walk in there and it's a spiritual thing and that's all it is?
You know what? I separate the two. Okay. I'm in church. I'm I'm me. I'm on the show. I'm a diva. You understand what I'm saying? But I still have that same feeling. I bring the two together. You know what I'm saying? I still have that same spirit. So that spiritual feeling, it turns me around, picks me up, puts me down. It just makes me feel good. And it's just spiritual, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
And
spiritual. They don't treat me like, oh, she's a diva. She's a no, I'm Patricia. That's who I
mm,
am. I came to do a service for the Lord, and that's it. That's
mm.
it. You know.
and, and and is there a kind of choir leader then in the church that you go to?
Uh, mainly it's me.
That's what I
Mainly
was getting. That's what I was getting to. So I knew that.
me.
So I mean, you've got other people then singing in the choir.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
does a, I mean, the bar must be quite high here at Diva. I mean, you're not.
yeah. I have other uh women, men that can lead also, and they have beautiful voices, and that's to give me a break, because I can't sing lead every Sunday, or when we sing, it's our turn to sing. I want other people to experience other voices. You understand what I'm saying? I want other people to experience a spiritual feeling from other voices, not only mine, but from other voices.
And do you? I mean, you must put a lot of prep into that. I mean, to be in that position, there must be a lot of preparation and a lot of
Hmm.
hours of what, or is it a case now that you've been doing it so long in the church scenario that you know the songs off by heart and
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've been doing it, like I said, singing in church since I was 12, and I still do. And I even have taught younger children to sing. Some of them are adults now, some of them are teenagers. I have a goddaughter, and her name is Dalia, and I trained her voice, and she sings really, really well. And she's 15 now.
and that's the amazing thing. I mean, I mean, but what would you be advising her to move into music or say no, no way?
No, I mean, certain situations call for certain things. So if the right situation arise, yeah, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, from the talent, then I mean, if you go to different churches, because obviously every church is different,
Uh-huh.
but the ones in America, and you've got that gospel
Hmm.
fantastic sound. I mean, when you go around, I mean, do you do that often? Do you when you're visiting somewhere else? Do
Oh,
you go jump in? Because I know when you come to Scotland, you're not going to get that experience at all.
oh yeah, definitely. We go to different churches, and we sing. We're invited to sing at different churches and everything like that. So, and then sometimes they just call me to come sing.
Hmm.
I want you to do a solo. I want you to do a solo here, solo there, whatever. And I'm obliged. You know, I do, because I love to sing.
Yeah.
You know, I love to sing.
Give me the name, just so I've got it here, and so other people could go away. But something maybe not commercial, something that you listen to in the church, that the listeners could go onto YouTube or something and give them a name of a song that they could go, this is what the feeling of this is.
Okay, we have this artist over here in America. I don't know if you guys heard of him. His name is Kalante Gavin, right? He's a gospel singer. And he sings this song called Ordinary Worship.
This ain't no ordinary worship. This ain't no ordinary song, yeah. The God I serve is greater than the ordinary. So I'ma give him all I have in this moment. Come on, help me say, this ain't no ordinary worship. This ain't no ordinary. This ain't no ordinary. No, 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 no. The God I serve is greater. The God I serve is greater than the ordinary. So I'm gonna give him all I have. So I'ma give it all I have in this moment.
Okay? Beautiful song. The first time I heard it, I was like, who is that? Because the kid was phenomenal. Okay? And it's like, it goes, this ain't no ordinary words. This ain't no ordinary song. The God I serve is greater than the ordinary. And I'm going to give it all I have in this moment. I mean, I love that song.